Alright you guys, today we're going to learn how to do the flattened herringbone stitch. And you see how the beads are kind of like V or kind of move like that? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for this herringbone effect. Now I know this is kind of cringeworthy seeing your threads on the side, but I am going to show you how to go ahead and make that disappear. So stay with me as we do this. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to start with the base. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab 4 beads. I'm going to go ahead and fold it like that. I'm going to go ahead and go up 2. So now we have like our little square going. I'm going to go up by 2 again. All right, now that we got that covered, I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more beads and I'm going to go through here. We're going to go back down. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more beads. We're going to go back down and go up, and here's your base. However, I want my thread to go and start from this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it up through this one and now up through this one. All right, so it's kind of like a square stitch looking process right here. This is going to be our border. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 beads and I'm going to go down the very first one. And you see how it splits and it makes that V? That's what we're looking for the whole way through. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my needle through this side. And I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more beads. And now I'm going to work my way down. Right? Now that we do that, I'm going to go ahead and flip that over and I'm going to do that cringe-worthy, I know, adding the thread to the side. But don't worry. Just give me a little bit. I'm going to do a couple stitches like this and then we're going to go ahead and fix our stitches to the other way. You want to make sure you don't pull it too tight because we do not want these flattening out, and I know it kind of looks that way right now, but we don't want that. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more beads and I'm going to go down this one right here. All right, now we have our herringbone. Now you're going to see it splitting right here. Do not worry about that. See this thread right here? We're going to go through this way. It's going to bridge between these 2 beads and it's going to tighten up the middle as we go. I'm going to grab 2 more beads and I'm going to go down this one, creating that herringbone again. And there we go. So now we have 2 rows. I'm going to do it one more time before I show you how to go ahead and hide your thread. So here's 2 more beads. We're going to go down. We're going to go ahead, do that bridge so that way it can tighten up the middle. See, brings it together. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more beads. I'm going to go down. All right, now we're ready. All right, now say if you're using size 11 beads, for this part right here to kind of eliminate this part, you could theoretically use size 15 or 13 beads. Or you could even get a pearl, put 1 pearl and add a little tiny bead on the top and then push it back through. That might be a nice embellishment. But let me show you, I'm going to show you something kind of obnoxious. That way to give you an idea of what we could do with this. So I'm going to go ahead and put it over here, putting 3 beads. Then I'm going to go ahead and pick up my 2 beads and I'm going to go back down. All right, now again, to alleviate this, I'm going to go ahead and take this and I'm going to go right through here. I'm going to grab 2 more beads. I'm going to go ahead and go this way. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do that obnoxious embellishment again. So I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. And this is what I want to show you. This is why I keep on saying it's kind of obnoxious, because look, it's at a diagonal. It's not straight, it's a diagonal. Depending on what side you flip it, that's what you're going to see. But again, part of learning tutorials is like this art form. So you take with it what you will and you develop a new technique based on what you learned. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go ahead and put the beads down. I'm going to go back up through here. Add 2 more beads and I'm going to go down, and now I'm going to flip it and I'm going to go ahead and add 3 more beads and I'm going to go up through here And there we go. So you see how we have this, and this is what it's going to look as you continue to go. Obviously there would be one right here, but we didn't get a chance to add that one because I was just trying to show you the pattern. But say for instance you're all done with this, right? So you want to go ahead and add your border on the top, and then you want to go ahead and just weave your thread back in. Or if you're just doing your herringbone without a border, it would just look something like this. So here's a herringbone without a border. Well, kind of, there's like a little bit of a border down here, and then it goes straight to a herringbone up here. So these are two different ways and two different styles you can do this technique, but I really hope you enjoyed this. What would you guys like to see next? To learn techniques like this and more, make sure you're registering for Beading University today.